네,
시민권.
아, 영주관 받고 싶어요. 네, 근데 GNI 두 배 필요해요. 너무 너무 힘들어요. Welcome to another lovely game. Spring game again, second game of the spring. Yesterday, Doosan won 6-4. Really wasn't quite a 6-4 score. Is Hanwha tacked on some late runs way in the inning. Hanwha jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but were not able to hold it as starting pitcher in the bullpen. The first pitcher out of the bullpen did not pitch well. The back end of the bullpen pitched extremely well. So Hanwha, pretty much the same lineup. Different catcher. EJ Wan will be behind the plate to start the game. Che Jae-hoon started the game yesterday. EJ Wan came in the middle. And then An Chi-hong is taking over at second base versus your yesterday's was Wang Young-mook. On the mound is Lee Sang-gyu. Lee Sang-gyu, 5.63 ERA last year, 1-4. Was mainly coming out of the bullpen, but actually started later on in the end of the season. He would pitch well for about 3 innings, but he would run into some issues. About inning 4, inning 5, he never really got through. Does feature 5 pitches. 4 of them are the most common ones. Fastball 46.6% of the time, 144 kilometers an hour. So he strikes out a ton of guys. In the spring, I did watch one game, or I did watch one of the games against Australia, and he struck out I think 6 or 7. But he also walked like 4 or 5. So can he control? Can he control where he's throwing it? He has plenty of strikeout stuff. Averages 8 strikeouts per inning last year. So plenty of strikeout stuff. Can he actually make sure that he's throwing enough strikes to go with it, though? So Doosan, pretty much the same starting lineup as yesterday. Kim Min-suk, Kim Jae-won, and then Yang Yi-ji. The only difference is Oh Myung-jin is starting in second. I don't think he started yesterday in seconds, but the first pitch is there, and it's a ball. So we'll see how many he can throw, is because that's ball 2. And like I said, he has struggled in the spring with throwing strikes. Here we go. The 2-0 and almost hits him in the foot, and that's quickly 3-0. And looks like he brought his accuracy all the way from Australia. So again, this is the second game of the spring. The season will start on the 22nd, and that's right down the middle. If for some reason you can't hear me or something, please let me know. Again, this is my spring, and that's right back at his face. Luckily, he missed it. He was able to get out of the way, but that's going to be a leadoff base runner and a leadoff hits for Doosan as Kim Min-suk finds his way on base for Doosan. That was right back up the middle. He did a little Matrix Neo move. Tried to throw the glove up, but it was already past him. That's going to bring up Kim Jae-won. Kim Jae-won, not a good day yesterday. We'll just say that's an 0 for day. He did have a walk, though, as he looks at ball 1. 283 last year on the season. Is strange. Let's try that. All right. And another ball. So he's thrown 7 pitches now. 2 of them have been strike, and 1 of them was hit right back at his face. So it's quickly 2-0. That one misses inside, and it's 3-0. He is struggling to find the zone today. Kim Jae-won, the 3-0. Is he going to pipe a fastball right down the middle? He is not. He's going to paint the corner, and that's a strike on the outside, and it's 3-1. It's like People are filing in. I'm sure I believe it's another sellout crowd. They are playing again in Cheongju. They're not playing in Daejeon. Cheongju has the extremely small stadium, and that's going to be ball four and a walk. And EJ Wan will make his way out to the mound to have a talk with the starter who's given up a liner right back at his face and a walk to the next batter. First two batters for Doosan are already on the bases. Check this. All right. Yes. Gonna talked about how I was yesterday. The chats weren't linked together, but I figured out how to get the chats linked back together. So hopefully that's better. I do have to adjust it as a little late on time as Yang EG steps in and looks at strike one. Yang EG did it. Another ball almost hits him. Yeah. And the 1-1 pitch just catches the top of the zone, and it's 1-2. Yeah. And the 1-2 that catches him looking at the bottom of the zone as Yang EG bought tickets to watch this game. All right, so Jake Cave makes his way in, looks at strike one. Maybe Sangyu has found the zone at this point. All right, the 0-1 pitch, and that misses outside, 1-1. What's up, Jakey? Welcome, welcome. How is life, sir? Yes, we are back. I've even made some improvements, and the 1-1 pitch just swing and a miss as he was way under that one. Did you watch any of the games yesterday? Uh so they are filming a documentary about me today and yesterday. As that is a Cheon Sung throw over to second base, gets him at second base, but the throw drug him off the bag, so he's not able to turn the double play. Yeah, Da Moonwa TV is the channel that's doing the documentary. So I believe a couple weeks. I think they said it's on Tuesdays, so you'll be able to watch it, or you can check out the. They have a YouTube channel that they post the highlight of the video a little bit later. If you can't watch it live. All right, that's gonna bring up Kang Sung Ho. Kang Sung Ho 280 last year on the season. And he rips that one, but's foul right at Chaewon Jun, the starting pitcher for Doosan. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, the pitch clock is so last year the MVP to me was the ABS zone. I think this year the pitch clock is going to be my MVP. And the 1-1 he foul. Oh, he missed it, but that's going to be a once again, EJ Wan is unable to catch the ball as swing and a miss misses the ball. Doosan ends up taking home, and Jake Cave will end up going to second base on. I don't know if they're going to call that a wild pitch or if they're going to what they're going to call that. Uh, but it is true Hanwha fashion, is what it is. And that's going to be a swing and a miss as he strikes out Kang Sung Ho. A leadoff single and a walk. And yeah, leadoff single and a walk combined with a bad throw by the first baseman and a catcher that can't catch the ball despite having the gigantic catcher's mitts. And Hanwha has found themselves down, uh, already down 1-0. So just right on cue, Hanwha doing their thing. That yeah, yeah, but the thing is they overpaid so much. Like they went out and they've done the same thing multiple times. They did it in 2014, they did it in 2015, before the season, and they again did it again this year. They go out and they spend this huge amount of money for guys that are just they don't fit the team. Om Sang Baek would have come for way less money because he grew up a Hanwha fan. He grew up wanting to play and like there's pictures of him with Ryu Jin when he was little. Like so that they overpaid for him, and then on top of that, then you have the shortstop situation. Nobody knows what the heck that shortstop situation is. There's not one person that I've ever talked to that has any idea why why he was signed. I mean, no, not only is he not an impressive hitter, he's also of the current players in the KBO. He is the fifth. He has the fifth worst batting average in the league. The fifth worst batting average in the league, and they signed him like he was the best shortstop in the league. It doesn't matter how many bases you steal if you can't get on base. So, but what do I know? As the first pitch from Chaewon Jun is fouled away. So, Lee Jin Young, yesterday he did play. He did walk, but 0 for 3 in the other at bats, as that's a ball outside. Good to see that he did actually get a walk though, because again, Lee Jin Young is a 36% strikeout guy. So if he can start walking, maybe he'll get some more pitches to hit. So the 1-1 pitch, and that's fouled away, and it's 1-2. So Chaewon Jun, 6.46 ERA last year, 4 pitches, fastball, 43.7% of the time, 137. Slider, 28.2% of the time, 128 kilometers an hour. Forkball, 23.9% of the time, 124 kilometers an hour. And then mixes in a curve, and that is a strikeout, ladies and gentlemen. First pitch, first batter, 1 strikeouts. Okay. Oh. All right. Guan Min, the former Chicago Cub, is steps in and he looks at first pitch and fouls that one away. My expectations for them are the same that my expectations were for them last year. I think they are I think they have a playoff caliber roster. I think they have the players to be a playoff team. I don't think they have the players to be a championship team yet. But I don't think they have a manager that is capable of it. As Guan Min rips that into right field, and he will have himself a chat with the guy at first base as he's standing on there with a 1-out single. we'll see if he actually gets some playing time this year. The old manager for Hanwha decides that he wants to just play the old guys. So we'll see if he actually gets some PT. All right, Florio steps in, looks its ball one low. Florio yesterday, fantastic day. First spring game, 2 for 3, had a double and a single. Also grounded out to first baseman. Again, he's going to be for as far as offensive wise, Florio is going to be the big thing. You know, uh, last year, Peraza started out really well. Then they were able to find the hole in his swing. The KBO was able to find the hole in his swing. So, how's Florio going to do? He was a five-star player. Coming up with New York, what they ended up crediting was the fact that he had to play during the shortened Corona season, and that what they were saying is basically that kind of ruined his development, and he never got back on it. But that's a strike at the top of the zone, and 3-1 now. There you go. Got to show all the foreigners. This is where if I'm at the game, they pan the camera to me. Make sure that they get all the foreigners in attendance. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch down in the zone. And we've got ourselves a full count, ladies and gentlemen. Our first full count of the day. So, who's going to win it all? Did they throw a pitch down the way or down in the zone? And 3-2. I think Padres signed like 6 guys from that used to be in the KBO. Doosan Yup is on his final year of his contract, so we'll see. I know he's out. Oh, he looked like he was out. See the replay here. No. Again, the same thing happened yesterday with Che Sung. Is they have these right-handed throwers playing first base, and it takes them just longer to get the ball over. As Floria lifts that one foul and just doesn't get out of play as Kang Sung Ho reaches over the camera and makes the catch, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is 2 away. Yeah, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of Padres, Dodgers, and Giants game. Basically, Korea is going to become a NL West broadcast. All right, so Noshiwan steps in, looks at ball one way outside. What's your thought on your Gigantes this year? All right, it's the 1-0, and that's outside also, and it's 2-0. I'm going mean with his donuts sliding mitts. Noshiwan files that one back. Noshiwan looks like he might have lost a little bit of weight. I know Che Jae-hoon lost a bunch, and Iwan Suk put on a bunch. And the 2-0, he slips coming out of the batter's box, but the chopper to the third baseman is thrown over to second, and that's 3. Guang Min gets himself a single, but they can't even get him to second base, and we will go to the second inning. Yeah, makes sense. I think. I mean, how much it to me? It's really going to depend for Lotte. It's going to depend on where their new foreign pitcher goes. Like, does he replace Wilkerson? Wilkerson wasn't really talked about in terms of the Che Dong Wan Award, but at the same time, he was really one of the best pitchers. He was second in the league in terms of WAR. So, anyway, we're back. Second inning here, top of the second. We'll see if Isang Gyu is figured out the strike zone. Yeah, yeah. I think he's with the Reds now, right? All right. Young Sung Guan steps in for Doosan. And first pitch swinging, and that's going to be a single into left. And, oh, he found the strike zone. Unfortunately, it was right down the middle. And the next pitch is right back up the middle, and it's quickly runners on first and seconds. It's going to bring up a Pak Jun Young. Two pitches, two singles. Oriole slips in the Takujong outfield. All right. Pak Jun Young yesterday hit well. Two singles yesterday, an RBI also, as he steps in with an RBI chance here, and that's way upstairs. And pitch at the top of the zone. He swings, fouls that one out of play, and gives a souvenir to the 9,000 folks that made the trip to Cheongju. All right, here comes the 1-1. And right down the middle, 1-2. Yeah. The new stadium's not done yet. The new stadium, again, the last time I looked, was 94% finished, is what I was told. But I was at the new stadium on Wednesday for the Gaejangshik, the opening ceremony, and that's going to be another single right back up the middle, three straight singles, as they're going to hold him over at third, and they've got the bases loaded. And no outs. I love Hanwha baseball. Hanwha in mid-season form here in Cheongju as Jung Soo Bin makes his way in as he looks at ball one. Jung Soo Bin 2 for 3 yesterday. Had the game-winning RBI. As that one is also low. All right, to the 2-0. He pops him up in the Nope. In the infield. That should be the infield fly. Nope. Oh my God, Hanwha. I can't watch it anymore. Jesus Lord. Done. Okay. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Honestly, that's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, easy pop fly. Easy pop fly. Drops on the infield. Wow. And another hit right back up the middle. And as 2 runs come in to score, and Hanwha is down 4-0. Nothing has changed since last year. Nothing has changed since last year. All right. Here we go. Yep. Kim Min Sok never got a chance to play in Busan. All right. So let me get all this stuff fixed and situated. So Kim Min Sok with a single. Jung Soo Bin with an infield fly to the 4th with an error, and we've got 4. We've got 1 out. So Kim Jae-won steps in. He walked in his last at bat. That was all within like four pitches. Like 4 pitches. They gave up 3 runs as that's fouled right back at EJ1. Like, honestly, I don't even know how that scored. When you drop an infield fly, how does that scored? Is it scored in air? No. Yeah, I've always known that I just wondered if they scored it in air because they didn't catch it and someone scored. Yeah, I know that when they call it, the batter's automatically out and you can advance at your own choosing. But I've never seen an infield fly dropped like that. And welcome, Nick. And that's a swing and a miss. His second strikeout of the day. All right, Yang E.G. steps in. Struck out looking in his first at bats. Yang Yang. You don't like the new Hanwha uniforms? I'm not sure about the Doosan ones. I don't like the pants. I think the pants are ugly with the three stripes that go halfway down. As that's going to be a slash, and looks like one hops into the corner. Yang Yi is gonna turn on the wheels to head to seconds, and Kim Min Suk. I don't know what he's doing over there at first, but Yang Yi is gonna be standing on seconds as Kim Min Suk heads to third. Fantastic, fantastic start for Anna. All right, here comes Mr. Cave, and he first pitch pops that one up. EJ Wan gives chase, but it's out of play. I think Nick, what do you say? You and I take Hanwha, give him a little BP, take him to some screen golf, help him adjust, as that's going to be a slow chopper. Kim Chan Sung scoops it up, steps on the bag. That'll be 3 outs, but not before Hanwha does their best Hanwha. And yeah, I mean, like, how is it possible to do that? Like I'm just amazed at how, like, how is that possible to be a professional player and make a mistake like that? Like, that's a gift, really, to be able to do that. Chan Song will lead things off for Hanwha once they get back to yeah. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's got to be it. They're getting those 3 practices in, just like we did yesterday. Amazing. Yeah. The thing, yeah. Well, the thing is like those, like those aren't even. It's not an error. That's just a mental collapse. That's like fundamental baseball that you cannot do at a professional level. And it would be one thing if, like, that was a rare occurrence there, but we all know that that's not a rare occurrence. That's a common occurrence. Is that one misses low, and that's a ball one. 1-1 to Mr. Chan Sung, as he looks at strike 2 on the inside corner. And ripped, but foul. But Lotte won yesterday, and they're not losing today. Wow, they've already used 2 of those check swings. as that's going to be lifted up. Yang Ji back and makes the catch, and that's one away on the pop fly. A little difficult to see with the sun. All right, An Chi Hong makes his way up. He had one at bat yesterday. Looks at ball one. 300 yesterday or last season. And that's inside ball two. 2-0. Swinging a pitch up at his eyes. This is the pitch that I told everybody to throw against him last year. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be a chopper to the shortstop. Scoops it up. Throw. And 2 away. All right, Im Jong Chan steps in. Did play all day yesterday, and that's going to be a chopper to the shortstop. He picks it up, throws, and a 1, a 2, a 3 goes the Hanwha Eagles. And we'll go to the third inning. It's all Doosan once again. Hanwha doing the Hanwha. Doing the Hanwha. Doing the Hanwha thing. Kiwi, how long did you partake in the discussions last evening? At 4 a.m.? Oh, I thought they said that the rugby was at 2 a.m. Ah, okay. Because I was like, I know I know he said it was, I know he said it was 4 a.m. All right, Kang Sung Ho steps in. He struck out in his first at bat. And that's low, ball two. Ball three, 3-0 quickly. First inning, he gave up a hit and then a walk, was able to get out of it. Then the next inning, a hit, a hit, a hit. The infield fly that was dropped, a hit, a double. Fouls that one straight back, keeps it at moves it to 3-1. And he already has 3 strikeouts on the day, but he also has a walk and he's given up 6 hits. So that's fouled away. As Kang Sung Ho has worked the counts back away from his favor, and we've got ourselves a full count, the first full count for Doosan. All right, the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away again. Oh, wrong button. And that misses inside, and that is ball one or ball four. First inning, leadoff single. Second inning, leadoff single. Third inning, leadoff walk. I thought about it. I thought about it, but I decided, not to. A dread? I did. I ripped a dread. Broke a dread. Barnes just were filthy. Apparently, he didn't. He's not taking any time off from the last. And a swing and a miss at a pitch way down by the plates. Very, very little actually. It's actually mostly about baseball. Uh, so uh, Mr. Big Kiwi Nick will make an appearance in the documentary also. As the 1-2 pitch coming up. I'm sure there's a handful of hair shots in there. And the 1-2. That's a steal right there. You ready? During break, I'll show you. Give you a little secret, Jakey. And inside, ball two. Oh, that is crushed. Wow. That was crushed. Probably have to help him out too, Kiwi. Show him how to straighten that up. Maybe he can hit a ball out of the stadium like me. Oppo out of the stadium. All right, the 2-2 pitch. That one is also crushed, but way foul. A little ahead of the pitches from Isang Gyu. All right, the 1-1 or sorry, the 2-2 pitch. Still got a runner over at first. That misses inside by about 2 centimeters. It is now 3-2. And he goes down and grabs it. The throw across the diamond, and that will go down as a 5-3. But he moves the runner up 1 ounce. I was trying to wait to see if it was caught. I couldn't see it. The angle of the camera was awful. So maybe a little short hop to the third baseman. I think Noshiwan saying he caught it, So that'd be a double play. I mean, be pretty easy to check. All you got to do is look and see if there's any dirt on the ball. Looked like it hit the ground right in front of him. But again, they're playing in Cheongju, so the amount of cameras and everything is not that good. So I don't know. Oh, I need a nap. Waiting and waiting and waiting again, waiting and waiting and waiting. Again, they have to make the decision within 3 minutes. We'll see. Hey, mercy on my eyes for having to sit here and watch this forever. All right. And Hanwha has lost their first video challenge of the season. Yeah. Yeah. And now we got a pitching change. We waited all that time. We waited, and now we get a pitching change. Really, really. Do a little adjusting in this vertical chat here. Watch it live and vertical if you to adjust things. I came this morning and suddenly everything was different. I had to redo everything this morning. All right, there we go. Yep, coming up, sir. All right, Jodonuk is out on the mound. Uh, get all this stuff fixed, as that's going to be one pitch, one out. And two away. Does move him over to third, but two outs should be all right. All right. Jodonuk is our new pitcher for Hanwha. And pitched a lot last year. Even started a few games. And he went around. All right. I think I got everything fixed and situated. And the next pitch, that's going to be a ground ball. Noshiwan comes up with it. The throw in the dirt, but Chan Sung with the scoopy. And that'll be three away. Comes in, throws three pitches, gets two outs. That's what you love out of the bullpen. And we will go to the bottom of the third. Just a matter of time, Jiggy. We'll see. Again, I talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast. Yang Sung or Isung Yu just can't seem to really throw strikes enough. Lots of walks. Just, I mean, obviously the dropped infield fly still became an out, but also you had bad defense by Cheon Song, who the throw over to second for the double play ended up being bad. So I mean, honestly, the Hanwha play has been very Hanwha-ish. I think that's the only way. I feel like Hanwha is a descriptor now. It's no longer just a. Now we're gonna start using it to describe things also. All right. Oh, EJ Wan will step into bat. The catcher yesterday did have a single. See if he bunts, shows off the speed. And that's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Very interesting with Hanwha. They have two old catchers who are both playing about the same amount. And they have three catchers that are supposed to be really good, but they never get any opportunity to play. So what are they going to do with them this year is a big question. EJ Wan was a free agent. He re-signed with Hanwha. So it'll be could have been a chance to start working up with some of those other guys, but instead they re-signed him. I didn't think he was going to be starting this year. As that one misses outside, and it's 2-2. As Che Jae-hoon only has one more year after this year on his contract, so as EJ Wan, nice diving catch by Jake Cave, and that'll be one away, coming in hard, and dives forward, makes the catch, and that's one away. Ah. All right. That's going to bring up Shimujun. Shimujun looks at a strike right down the middle. I mean, middle, and he looks at it. 0 for 4 yesterday, and swing and a miss there, and it's 0 and 2. Yeah, so yeah, yesterday 0 for 4. Flew out to left, flew out to right, flew out to right, and flew out to left, and that's going to be a ground ball right back to the pitcher. And 1-2 goes Hanwha, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup with Ejin Young. Looking like a screen golf pitcher there with that defense. All right, Ejin Young is struck out in his first at bats, and that's in there for strike. Yang Eji pulls his best EJ Wan and drops the ball. What's up, Abu? Hanwha doing Hanwha things, Abu. And that's the low 2-1. And Ejin Young is going to get his once again his yearly chance to show that he belongs in the outfield. And he came over in a trade from Kia as Kia gave up on him, and that's going to be going to his right. The second baseman grabs it, throws across, and 1-2-3 goes Hanwha. And we will go to the fourth inning, and Hanwha's down 4-0. Looks like yesterday, honestly. Looks a lot like yesterday. Oh, Hanwha. Nick, after last night's performance, have I earned the right to unbutton my second button? Usually it's a 10 home run, 10 home runs. Every 10, you get to undo another button. That's it. All right. Jung Subin will lead things off for Doosan. They're up 4-0. Joe Donuk still back out there on the mound. Yeah. We'll have a redemption party next time. As that's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Jung Subin. And Jung Subin yesterday, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and RBI. It was also caught stealing, and it wasn't even close. And the 0-1, and that's slashed away 0-2. Jung Subin with a super, super wide stance. Chokes up on the bats. He changed his bat. A few years ago, he used to have one of the fat knob bats. Now he doesn't have that bat. As that's just misses the bottom of the zone. Jung Subin is one of those type of guys that is very happy for the ABS system because he knows the strike zone really well. Is not a guy that's going to strike out very often at all. In fact, last year he struck out not that many times, and I'll get you some actual numbers. Last year, he struck out 72 times in 510 at bats, which was the second most of his career. He struck out 77 times back in 2011. All right, so the 1-2 once again, and swing and a miss right on cue, making me look stupid, as that's a swing and a miss. Come on, Jung Soo Bin. Talking about you saying you don't strike out, and then you go and strike out. That's going to bring up Kim Min Suk. Kim Min Suk again came over in a trade from the Giants and looks at strike one. He's 2 for 2 today with a 2 RBIs in his last at bats. And the 0-1 pitch that misses outside, 1-1. All right, he goes down, gets that one. It's trailing back at the warning track, and 2 away. That's going to bring up Kim Jae-won. Kim Jae-won 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in his last at bat, walked in his first. Had 2 or 3 strikeouts yesterday. Oh. Couple walks, couple strikeouts. As that catches the bottom of the zone. A beautiful pitch there. Looking for his first hit of the spring. As that's in the dirt, and it's 1-1. There you go. Fouled away, 1-2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just misses. EJ Wan thought he had a strike there. But, it was not. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a liner right to the in front of Che Sung. Grabs it, steps on the bag, which means we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's all Doosan. First 1-2-3 inning there for Hanwha. See if that helps them at all. So, Kwon Gwang-min will lead things off for Hanwha. All right. We're back. I believe we're back. We're back. right, Jaewon Jun back out there. 39 pitches yesterday. Both the first two pitchers for Doosan yesterday threw about 40 pitches. So first pitch is in there for a strike. Guan Guangmin again. Guan Guangmin is the only base runner that the only hitter that's been on base. He singled in back in the first inning. Then after that's nothing. So we'll see if he can continue his hot starts, the only start that Hanwha really has had. All right, to the 1-1, and that's popped foul, and it's 1-2. And he has plenty of power. He's a big guy. Well, Abu Ali, it's still spring, so maybe that'll help. All right, the 1-2 pitch, and that misses outside. 2-2. Got the pitch com, got the ABS system, got the pitch clock, as that's going to be a swing and a miss and down on strikes. As he does not continue his lovely reign of terror. All right, that's going to bring up Florio. Yeah, oh, that's crushed, but way foul. I've heard of, like, I know Hanwha has their little esports team. I don't know which group or which, but they would always come to Hanwha games and then give out little things. Yeah, they come every year. Again, it's one of those things where Hanwha, it's like the fan service things they do is an advertisement for themselves. As the 1-1 misses upstairs, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1, and that's in the dirt. 3-1. Oh, right at 48 pitches now. Again, I think yesterday the two pitchers threw 42 and 43 pitches, if my memory serves me right. My memory is completely wrong. It's 63 and 64, as that misses outside, and he will earn himself a walk with that. Spring. Actually, I think it feels like spring today. I know it was supposed to get up to like 13, so finally. Oh, I have I have no idea who any of those guys are. All right, and that's going to be a wild pitch. L'Oreal is going to round seconds, but he will just stay at seconds. Wild pitch moves L'Oreal over, and Jaewon Jun is running into some issues here. Walks Florio, and then a wild pitch in his next at bat. And there you go. In there for a strike. 1-1. Nick, I don't know if you noticed, but I was able to finally get the two chats reconnected, as that goes the opposite way, and Florio is going to come home. Nope, they're going to hold him up at third. Is No Shiwan singles to right, and they're not going to try Jake Cave's arm. But we've got runners on first and third now for Hanwha. All right. First and third. That's going to bring up a Cheon Sung. What's up, Kenny? 7Ks through 4. Uh I still I still don't know who they're gonna have in the outfield. They're throwing out Lee Jin Young and Im Jung Chan in both of these games, but they haven't shown the ability to play. They still have issues in the outfield. So obviously No Shiwan at third, Shimu Jun at shorts, Han Ji-young at second, Cheon Sung at first. DH, who knows? Maybe they'll have An Chi-hong at DH, as that's going to be a swing and a miss there. Shea Jae-hoon behind Florial in center, and then it's the left and right field is really the choice here. All right, it's the 1-1 pitch to Cheon Sung. Got No Shiwan at first, Florial over at third, and he fouls that one away, and it's 1-2. Yesterday, Cheon Sung, I'm wondering how he did. Yesterday, did have the RBI sacrifice fly, but other than that, he strikeouts 0 for the day for the Capitan. And that's upstairs, 2-2. So those guys that come, always the Hanwha Esports guys, are they always just the same guys, or they just bring like random game? I assume each game has their own like team, right? As he goes down, lifts that's one. Jake Cave running in, that's trouble. As they run into each other, almost the second baseman and makes the play, but Florial is able to come in and score. That was a dangerous play as they almost ran into each other. I think they kind of hit each other, but they were okay. That is a dangerous situation. You got the second baseman running out. The second baseman running out, and the right fielder running in. They end up just missing each other. The second baseman is able to make the catch, but they're both calling it, and so I may again. Jake Cave's only been in the league for a little bit, as that's a fly ball to center field to end it in the inning. But like that was definitely the second base, or definitely Jake Cave's ball. But Tana was able to get to one run there on the sacrifice fly. Really dangerous situation there where running out there, not, and again, Jake Cave is brand new. So, I don't know. Maybe what he's saying and what the second baseman, the video showed the second baseman calling for it. But they didn't show Jake Cave. They didn't show him. You couldn't see anything in his, like, where he was talking, because they didn't show it close enough. So I don't know. It's the right fielder's ball if he's calling for it, because outfielders have priority over infielders. But anyway, yeah, absolutely. Well, the winner. So whoever starts Saturday should also start Friday of the next week. So if you start opening day, you should start the stadium opener, the your home opener. So it'll be the same person. Yeah. Yeah. You always have the first two series away. Yeah, so the first two series are always away, and then uh yeah, first two series are away. That way your home opening series is at home uh on a Friday on a weekend. So both teams when they for all the teams in the league when they're opening at home, it's always going to be a weekend series. All right, Yang Eji steps in. Yang Eji doubling his last at bat, struck out looking in his first pitch swinging, and that's lifted up and foul. I that's that's Kiwi right there. He's all about the esports. I mean, I assume that they're year round. That's filed away. 0-2 now to Yang Eji. Yang Eji. And catches him looking on the outside corner. Second time he has been caught looking today. Just painting the corner. Bob Ross in it. All right. First pitch to Cave is a ball. And the next pitch, 1-0 pitch to Cave, batting left side and fouls that one away. 1-1. Quality beard. All right. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at the top of the zone. 1-2. Let me help you out, Nick. Swing and a miss, and that's another strikeout. And strike in there at the top of the zone. He is banging the strike zone right now. And the 0-1 pitch catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Kong Sung Ho, and that's way outside. Get my singing on. All right, that's going to be a slow roller to the shortstop. Picks it up, throws across, and a bad throw, but Chan Sung is able to stretch and make the play. That is 9 straight retired by Hanwha. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It is pretty much all Doosan. Yeah, I mean, way off, like way off the bag. That is the the big off-season acquisition brought in for his defensive ability. It looks like Im Jong Chan will lead things off for Hanwha. He's 0 for the spring. 0 for 4 yesterday with a ground out, 2 flyouts, and a strikeout. Today he's got a ground out, So we'll see if he can finally start putting something together. Again, he's always been really good in the second league, but last year I think he was the player of the year for the second league. But when he comes up to the first league, he can't put it together. So we'll see if it changes this year. Oh, we got a pitching change here. Lee Byung-hun will make his way out onto the mound for the Doosan Bears. Moving to a lefty here. We'll see if Hanwha starts making a few changes to counter the lefty. Im Jong-chan steps in, and the first pitch is swing and a miss. He gets himself a hit, trying to make sure that he doesn't get sent back down to the second league. And that's the first hit for Hanwha. I guess No Shiwan had a hit last inning, but the first time the leadoff batter has been on for Hanwha today. So we'll see. He does have a little speed. We'll see if he takes off. EJ Wan steps in. He flew out to right field in his first at bat. A sliding catch by Jake Cave. That one is way upstairs, and it's 1-0. Yeah. Yeah. And another ball on the outside. Lee Byung-hun struggling to find the strike zone. And the 2-0 way inside, almost hits his foot. Seems like we'll see what happens here. And he finally gets one across. 3-1. And see if Im Jong-chan moves on this pitch. Struggling. 3 balls. I don't think it's really a reason to run. A swing and a miss at ball 4, and that'll load the count up. 3-2 on a pitch in the other batter's box. The check over on Im Jong-chan, he makes 2 steps back and easily gets back in. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Maybe. There we go, and he does go, but it's ball 4. They've now got the first 2 runners on base as EJ Wan will head back to the dugouts. He's done his job. I don't know. I have no idea who number 59 is. EJ Wan is done for the day. He did his job. He got on base. Now they will bring in a pinch runner. Once I finally figure out who that is, I will let you know. Shimu Jun, first pitch, rolls it over, second base, shortstop, seconds, and not in time as he rolls that over, moves the runner up, but the 6-4 putouts, slow rolling, so not able to do much with it, but that'll make 1 out. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the big off-season acquisition. All right. Ejin Young steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout and a 4-3 groundout. There we go. Another swing and a miss, and it's 0 2. Plain saw. And way, way outside. Young Hanwha was took over, so he'll stay in at catcher, I believe. All right, the 1-2 pitch. He goes, and that's through the hole created, and that's going to move the runner from first to third. And that's also going to score a run. Thank you, Kai. All right, on the board again. It's now 4-2. Is Ejin Young slaps that one to right field, is able to gets Im Jong Chan to come in from third base, and on top of that, Shimu Jun was on the run and was able to go from first to third. In the putting him in motion and caused the second baseman to have to move over to cover the bag, and with that hole created, was able to go from first to third with 0 troubles. That's going to bring up the DH, Guang Min. He has 1 hit on the day, and did he go around? He did. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch to Guang Min. Hanwha had the first 2 batters reach base in this inning for the first time, and they put 1 run on as that just misses at the bottom of the zone, and it's 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Slaps that one foul on a pitch in the other batter's box, and it's 1-2. Very, very common for these left-handers who come like almost a 3/4 or lower slot arm set to throw that slider way off the zone and get these left-handers to swing at it. So we'll see if he goes back to that or if he tries to get a fastball past him. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Nope, he's gonna check over on Ejin Young over at first. Ejin Young does have some speed. He can steal a bag here or there. And tries to get the slow past it and fouled away. Seemed late on that too. All right. Here comes the one. Nope, not the 1-2 as he checks over on Ejin Young once again. Sung over there, the former Hanwha catcher, now in the dugout for Doosan. Call them the Dancing Queen. That's going to be a chopper foul. Stage 1 and 2. See if he needs a new piece of lumber. New piece of lumber. Alrighty. Once again, another 1-2 pitch. We'll see where this one goes. And nowhere as it checks over at first again. Again, Eugene Young, he's not even sliding back. He's literally taking 2 steps back. This is the time that I wish they had the whole, okay, you can only throw over 2 times because it's not, they're trying to hold, but there's no reason to try to hold him. Again, he makes 2 more steps back. And with the pitch clock, you can just, if you pitch clock is running down, you can just throw over to first and reset the pitch clock. And that's a swing and a miss at a ball way down at his shoes. And yeah. All right, Florial. Yesterday you came through. Let's see, can you do it again today? Oh, top fly with a runner on first earlier, and a walk in his last at bat. Looks it's a ball 1 outside. Well, again, I don't know has any chance at all of making the playoffs this year. This guy is going to have to carry a massive, massive load because they just the one consistent guy that they had last year in the dugout or in the outfield was Kim Tae-yeon, and he obviously didn't get to play ever anymore once a certain manager took over in the dugouts. As he goes down, he lifts that one. It's straight to center field, and that will be 3 away for Hanwha. They get the first 2 runners on, come through with an Eugene Young RBI single, but that's all. Leave 2 more on base, and I'll see you guys in a bit. It is time for the 5th inning stretch. All right, we should be coming back. I gotta double check, get my stuff. It kicked me off. Said, you're doing too well today. Shut you down. Yang Sung Wan will lead things off for Doosan at this point, I guess. We'll see. Ite Yang making his return. Ran into some health issues last year, so is back. We'll see how he does. He will be a big addition in that bullpen and maybe a long reliever if Yuan Suk is moved somewhere. I'm not sure where. Lion saw back behind the plate, so I'll try to get this stuff all changed, get it updated once I find out exactly who's playing where. So looks like Florial is done for the day, and Iwan Suk. And the first pitch from Ite Yang is lifted into center field, and they said, "Here, you're welcome. You need to practice catching," and that is one away, ladies. Get your center fielder changed. Seems like it's about time to make some changes. Oh Myung Jin now steps in and looks at strike one. And trying to get all this stuff updated and situated. All right, there we go. And that's going to be chopped foul, and that's now 0-2 is Ite Yang, 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And that misses way upstairs. At least he didn't try to throw it in the other batter's box like usual. But this is a righty versus a lefty, so no, we can't be doing that. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch from Ite Yang. I've been almost a year since I seen him, and he lifts that one. Iwan Suk coming in and makes the catch, and that's 2 away. Yuan Suk is getting himself some action out there in center field. Nice to see them not slipping and falling everywhere and making bad reads on the ball. That's going to bring up Park Jun Young. Park Jun Young 1 for 2 today, singled in his first at bats, and then 5-3 ground out in his second. So it looks it's ball 1 up and in. All right, to the 1-0, and that's fouled away, 1-1. Yeah, I live maybe a block from, or a couple blocks from the Hanwha Eagles Stadium. I was up until this year a season ticket holder. So yeah, I'm streaming because I know there's no English support whatsoever for anybody. So yeah, I know people like the KBO, they want to watch the KBO, but unfortunately there's no English support. So doing my best as that one is lifted. Center fielder over under its F8, 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 and 1-2-3 goes Doosan. Since the leadoff walk in the 4th inning, Hanwha is retired every single Doosan batter. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 4-2 Doosan. Yeah, that's 3, 6, 9, 12 straight retired. Yeah, 12 straight retired by Hanwha. Again, running into the same thing from yesterday. Yesterday, Sung Baek did not pitch well as a starter. The Kim Do Bin came in and also did not pitch well, but then the bullpen came in and pitched extremely well. Today, Lee Sang-gyu did not pitch well. Jo Dong-uk came in, pitched well. Lee Tae-yong, 1, 2, 3 there in the top half of the sixth. So the Hanwha bullpen, which was a very good bullpen last year, has seemed, and most of the guys that have been playing aren't guys that were in the bullpen last year. So we'll see if that continues. Got some changes. Oh Myung-jin is out, and Yodong Gun is in. Lee Byung-hun is out, and Kim Yu-sung is in. I will try to get these fixed and situated. So Kim Yu-sung will take over on the mound. And Young Jin and Yodong Gun. All right, so No Shiwan leads things off. First pitch is fouled away. And the next one is fouled away, or is it? Yep, just foul. Again, No Shiwan with a natural opposite field swing. Most of his home runs come to right field. The why that's important is because in the new stadium for Hanwha, right field is only 95 meters, which is obviously short. Beautiful play by the shortstop, going to his right, throws the glove up, catches it, spins around, and no shoe on. The first outs. Sliding backhand, spinning around, looking like a screen baseball pitcher on defense. Yeah, one away. All right, so that's going to bring up a Chan Sung. Chan Sung sacrifice fly, RBI in his last at bat. This one is one pitch and a 5-3 ground out, and quickly 2 away. An Chi Hong steps in now. An Chi Hong 0 for 2 on the day, 6-3 ground out in his first at bat, and then flew out to center field in his second at bat, and looks at strike one down the old middle. 1 for 1 yesterday. And a pinch hit hits, and looks at strike two as he spun around way out of the tried to dodge the ball that was over the plates. All right, here comes the pitch. The 0-2 leaked back over, but the shortstop scoops it, throws, and Hanwha does their best Doosan impression, and 1-2-3 goes Hanwha, and that means we'll go to the seventh inning. Hanwha down to their last 9 outs as they try to not go 0-2 to start the spring. Try. Game is finally moving along. The first 3 innings took over an hour, which is not pleasant in a shot clock era or shot clock NBA. A pitch clock error. Error. I can speak English. I know how to speak English. I can do it. I have faith in myself. Speaking Korean so much this weekend, I forgot how to speak English. All right, so Kim Yoo-saw Hyun will make his way out onto the mound for Hanwha. So it'll be he pitched really well in the Premier 12. He pitched well once he came back last year. Uh so it'll be interesting. Can he continue it or not? Is really what's it's gonna amount to. Guys only got 10% battery. 배터리 DJI 배터리 없어요. All right. Sorry guys, I'm had to let the camera guys know that their cameras are about to. And that's going to be a ground ball right to Kim Tae-yeon. And just like the last inning where Hwon Suk made his way in and immediately got tested with 3 outs, it seems that Kim Tae-yeon is going to do the same thing. Kim Tae-yeon took over for Cheon-sung. And that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. All right, here comes the pitch, the 0-1 pitch. Kim Min-suk. It looks it's strike 2 right down the middle. Oh, Kim Min-suk 2 for 3 on the day and fouls that one off of the catcher's mask, knocks that off. The ball flies into the umpire's hand. And that, sir, is why you don't put your hand down to your side when you are behind the plates, and you put it behind your back. But what do I know? All right, the 0-2 pitch fouls that one away also, and it stays 0-2. Right, the 0-2 pitch to Kim Min-suk, and he goes down and gets it at the bottom of the zone. A sliding catch by Im Jong-chan running in, and that's 2 away. And 2 sliding catches in the right field today by one by Jake Cave, one by Im Jong-chan. Both of them coming in very, very similar catches. Yeah, Kim Seo-hyun is pitching. Kim Jae-won swings and misses it. That's the pitch drop down out of the zone. Kim Jae-won batting 0 for the spring at this point. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, a ground out, and a strikeout, and that's going to be a 4-3 putouts and another 1-2-3. That's 15 straights retired by Hanwha's bullpen, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's still Doosan 4 and Hanwha 2. We'll see if Hanwha can kind of put it together, I guess. Can they string some stuff together? Looking for who else got changed. So Noshiwan is done. Jungmin Gyu is now hitting, is now in the 4 spots. Oh, I messed up. Jungmin Gyu took over there first. I don't know why I put it. Yeah. Kim Tae-yeon. Lee Do-yoon took over for An Chi-hong. Yeah. All right. Now I think I got everything set up. All right. Well, leading things off is going to be Im Jong-chan after making that catch in right field. He's going to get a chance to hit as he looks at ball 1 on the inside. Singled in his last at bats. Sounds weird. That's really weird. All right, just swing and a miss at a ball that drops out of the zone. Okay. I think I'm set up now. All right, 2-2 pitch. Sorry, I had to change my AirPods. Hopefully it's I'm good to go now. That's going to be a ground ball to second baseman. Scoops, throws, and 2. 1 away. Pauline Saw will step in, getting his first at bat of the spring. Yeah. 150 on the gun at the bottom of the zone for strike 1 to Han Saw. Just finished his military duty last year. And that's going to be a chopper foul, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch just breaks down out of the zone, and it's 1-2 now. And sorry, I'm not trying to still learn all my new little streaming things. Tried to add your pitch counts and your batters and all of that stuff. So still trying to learn my way around all of the setup as that one is fouled away. Lion Saw again finished his military duty last year and then didn't end up playing at all after that here in the first league. But the 1-2, and that's another foul. He did make a couple appearances before he went to do his military service, and I believe at that time he he was batting 1,000 for a few at bats. Then he struck out quite a bit, and then went to his military. So that one's fouled away. Keep fouling them away. See if Doosan has made any changes. Nope. Not really. And that's going to be over the jumping first baseman. And he's got himself a single saying, "You need to put me in the lineup more often," is what he's saying. First hit that we've had since Kim Jong Chan singled back in the 5th inning. That's the first one we've had in the entire game. Thank you, Sam. I know so many people were asking for it all the time. Hopefully it helps. And Isang Hyuk will go ahead and make his way over to first base. He took over running yesterday. Looks like he's going to take over running today. And that's a wild throw, and Isang Hyuk is going to make his way over to second base, and Hanwha's got stuff going on at this point. Still trying to get the rest of the stuff set up. And the checks on him, but bounces it a half right in the dirt in front of in front of the bag, and bounces to the wall. But reset himself, try to think about what he's been doing. Now, at this point, Hanwha's got runner on second with 1 out. Shimu Jun, who's 0 for the spring, 0 for 2 today, 0 for 4 yesterday, looks at strike one and way up and in, but just got a piece of it. A 1-3 ground out and a 6-4 ground out. All right, here comes the 0-1, and that's beautiful looking bender in there for a strike. Now it's 0-2. Oh, Saw is no longer catching or back to Isang Hyuk. He lifts that one up. Second baseman under it and makes the catch. All right, that's going to bring up Eugene Young. He had an RBI single in his last at bats. We'll see if he is able to out Pacinter. No, hopefully. And that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone to Eugene Young. All right, the 0-1 pitch. And we got 2 outs here. And that's fouled away. Now 0-2. Oh, Eugene Young, 1 for 3 today. RBI single in his last at bat back in the 5th inning. That made it 4-2 at the time. All right, the 0-2, and that's going to be a chopper. Third baseman running in, grabs it on the run, throws, and that's 3 away. Got a single by Ha Saw. On to seconds is Isang Hyuk with the throw over to first, but not enough as they leave another runner on base. And we'll go to the bottom of the top of the 8th. It's 6-4 or 4-2, 4-2, 4-2, 5-2, 7-2, 8-2, something. Doosan's winning. That's all I know. All right. So Hanwha 6 outs remaining. Can they do it? Go. Oh. Yeah. Stop in anytime you can, Sam. And hopefully you're still here. You may still be, but yeah. Obviously if you can't watch it live, you can always catch it on the replay or the video demand. So everybody say hi to our cameraman. Okay. Watching. So those of you that are here that weren't here earlier or here yesterday, they're doing a documentary uh, and kind of talking about my life in Korea and doing a lot of my streaming stuff. So you can watch. It'll be on TV, Damunwa TV. For those of you living in Korea, if not, you'll have to check out the YouTube channel, and that should be maybe a couple weeks from now. On I believe Tuesday nights is whenever it'll show up, so you can watch that. Everybody should go watch it. Everyone, even you, Nick, even though you're in it. Park Sang-won will take over on the mound, and we'll have a new shortstop. As that's in there inside for a ball one. Situated, right? So at this point, there's going to be a lot of substitutions, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with them. As my So I'll do my best, but I just won't be able to keep up with them at this point. Being a spring game, it's just too many substitutions for me able to put in. And Park Sang-won, one down, and the pitch. Jake Cabe still in there though. Yang Yi just was subbed. I don't know who subbed in for him. As again, I'm trying to add the other ones, but Jake Cabe is up to bat now. Whoever hit for Yang Yi with the ground outs. Gabe lifts that one trailing foul and just foul. Shimu Jun is no longer in at short. And looks at ball one, ball two. I need a production crew. Start doing this stream. I got so much going on at this point. And a swing and a miss at a pitch way down in the zone. Almost hit the plate. All right. I think I've got Hanwha's lineup all fixed. Try to work on Doosan's. All right. The 2-2 pitch to Jake Cave. Pitch number 7 for Park Sang-won, and just misses and runs the count full. Looks like Che Jae-hoon back behind the plates now for Hanwha, taking over for Saw, who was pinch ran for. And that's going to be rolled over to the second baseman. Ito Yoon grabs it, throws to first, and 2 away. All right. Who took over for him? Goes to hang pinch hit. Let's see. Stays in there. Kiminte will be pinch hitting here. And that's in there for a strike. See if we can get here. And a swing and a miss at a pitch at the way up in the zone. Let's see. And that one is a ball, scoots away, but it doesn't matter since nobody's on base. All right, the 1-2 pitch pops it up. JJ Hoon flips the mask off under it, and that will be 3 away. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It is Doosan. Oh. You'll be fine. No need to cringe. That's 18 straight for Hanwha. The last person to get on base was Kong Sung Hall, who had who walked to lead off the 3rd inning. Sorry, the 4th inning. Since then, Hanwha's retired every single batter that they faced. But once again, the Hanwha bullpen doing its job, doing what they're supposed to be doing. But starting pitching, that's supposed to be a strong point for Hanwha. But again, today's starting pitcher is not going to be in the starting rotation for Hanwha. He'll be a long reliever. He's a guy, again, that was a long reliever, came in cleanup duties last year, and then ended up starting at the end because Hanwha needed starters. But for the most part, he'll be bullpen, long reliever type guy, not a starter. So while he did give up some runs, again, some of those runs were because Hanwha played like they've never seen defense before. So Kwon Min will step in. He is 1 for 3 on the day. He singled in his first at bats, and then since then he is struck out twice and misses there, and that's ball 1. Not a whole lot of guys are still in that started, as that's fouled into his mitts, but strike 2. All right, fouls that one away. Stays 1 and 2. Too many. Yep, too many. He's only thrown 28 pitches, not 29. Interesting here is as I'm watching the Hanwha player or the Hanwha fans, none of them have new uniforms. As that's fouled into the mitts, and that will be another strikeout for Kwon Min. That's his 3rd strikeout of the day as he fouls it into the mitts, but the catcher is able to hold on to it. I'll have to tell you who's catching because obviously not Josu Hang. So Josu Hang takes over in center. Dong Sung Hyun takes over at catcher. As I'll get those as that's lined to right field and a sliding catch by John Min, who just took over for Cave in in right field. So many changes. All right. We got, let's see, at this point, we got Jung Min Gyu steps in. Iwan Suk flew out to right field. It's 2-0 now. And so much going on. These spring games have so many substitutions that once we get to the seventh, eighth, and ninth inning, it's so difficult to keep up. As swing and a miss there, is it's 2-1 now. So Jung Min Gyu finished his military service, getting his first at bat of the season. He's one away from the good number. He's 66. Nope. Oh, he's 65. My bad. Is that's going to be a ground ball to third baseman that grabs it, throws over, one hops it. He's not able to hold on to it. And that will be another error for Doosan. Their second error of the day. And again, you don't the normal first baseman is not playing first, and the normal third baseman is not playing third. So all of these things, again, when I'm watching this game, what I'm thinking is it's a 4-2 game. Hanwha scored two. You Doosan's has all their subs. They're guys that are going to be second league players playing at this point. So Kim Tae-yeon steps in for the first time today. 291 last year, a excellent season for him last year. So we'll see if he can continue it. He chops that one foul and is quickly behind 0-2. And this is outside 2-2. 1-2. And the 1-2 tips it into the glove, and another strikeout into the catcher's mitts. And Hanwha is down to their last three outs as we will go to the ninth inning, the last inning, and no matter what. There. Hanwha, reached on there. Second error of the day for Doosan. Doosan, with that error, didn't hurt them in the last inning, but this inning also didn't hurt them. So Doosan has committed two errors, but with those two errors, Hanwha has not taken advantage of those two errors, which is something that's, obviously good teams take advantage of extra outs. One of them I wouldn't call an extra outs, but definitely the last one. And what did they do? They struck out immediately after. So let's see. He is not playing. Center field. I will try to again get all of this stuff set up before the final at bats. Done. Okay. Right, we should be coming back now. And Han Sung-hyuk out on the mound for Hanwha. So today is much more of a who would normally be playing in the back of the lineup or the back of the bullpen for Hanwha. Much more realistic. That's a swing and a miss there. Bounce that away, and it's 0-2. All right. So Han Sung-hyuk All right, the 0-2 pitch from Hansen Yak to Yadong Gun, and that misses way up and out of the zone. Again, right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, 0-2 count, throw a ball nowhere to the strike zone, and now you instead of being up 0-2, you're now down one, or you're at 1-2. Swing and a miss. He gets him on the strikeouts, but again, it's the same philosophy every single time where they they get ahead 0-2 and then they just don't don't do anything with it. All right, stepping in now is another pinch hitter. Oh no, Om Young Jin is still in there. He's one of the few starters that have been in there all day. And the 1-0 pitch is grounded. Lee Do-yoon is not able to grab it, and that'll probably go down as an infield hit. So I'm going to put down a hit. I don't think they're going to score it and not score it a hit. So we'll just do that. Oh, the first hit of the day, or first hit since again the fourth inning, where Kang Sung Ho walked to lead off the fourth inning. This is the first base runner Doosan has had since then. And the first hit that they've had since Yang Yi had his double fouled away there on the first pitch to Kim Min Hyuk. I'll continue to try to get some of this stuff set up and corrected. Not promising, really. Mm, eighth batter as he fouls that one away, and it's 1-2. Yeah. And checks over on him. The Kia game, uh, Soup Live, that's fouled away. Oh Myung Jin was on his move. Yeah, if you go to souplive.com, if you're outside, if you're in Omaha, you can, souplive.com, SOOPLIVE.com. You can watch any of the KBO games. Just search for KBO, I think. You should be good. And they check over it first, not in time. Fakes the throw, then realizes he's not going to get him out. Swing and a miss, and that's his second strikeout. Slow curve. 2 outs now. Hansing Hyuk got strikeouts, got a ground ball, but Lee Do-yoon wasn't able to make the hit the glove on it well enough to stop it. And then now a second strikeout, and we've got another pinch hitter. I believe they said Kim Dong-ju. We'll go with that. And that's fouled away. It's I like why am I not going faster? But I'm literally watching a professional broadcast, the Spo TV broadcast, and they still don't have this guy's. So I'm gonna just assume that's it's normal. And way outside, and that's 1-1 now. That sounded hard, and that is going to be in the gap. Left fielder over, picks it off, and he will, oh, safe under the tag. He was hustling out of the box. Oh Myung Jin is standing over its third base. Very, very risky play there as he almost got thrown out at second base. But he was able to hustle out. Now he's standing on third and making his way. Or sorry, Oh Myung Jin is on third for to turn the lineup back over to Kim Min Suk. Kim Min Suk. Ooh. All right, Han Sung Hyuk now. Han Sung Hyuk throws one way over. JJ Hoon had to jump over to the side to be able to stop that, keep a run from scoring. Kim Min Suk. 2 for 4 on the day, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, 2 flyouts. We'll see what this at bat brings. And that's outside also, 2-0. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be a slow roller to the second baseman. Grabs it, throws over, and that will end the inning. They leave 2 on. 2 hits, a single, a double, but not enough. And Doosan will score 4 runs for the day. We'll see if Hanwha can do anything in the bottom of the ninth because they only got 3 outs left. Final at bats, final chance for Hanwha. We'll see if they bring in Kim Tae-hyun or Kim Tae-kyun. Lee Do-yoon should be leading things. Doosan's used about 20 players in this game so far. I'm going to guess that they're going to go with to yes. No, they're not. They are not. All right, it's bottom of the ninth. The last chance for Hanwha. Lee Do-yoon will lead things off here. They got 2 outs. They need 2 runs. Again, no extra innings here in the KBO during spring training. So, and that's Mrs. Low, ball 1. That's the 1-0 pitch. Slapped foul, 1-1. The Doosan lineup and fielding is not correct. They had so many substitutions. As Lee Do-yoon lifts that one. His center field is Josu Heng, and he's under it and 1 away. That'll bring up Im Jong Chan. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, there's a few people in my house, Daniel. Believe it or not, I even let them in. All right, here we go. I know, I know. It's all right. Right to the 1-0 pitch, and that's a beauty in there for a strike. 1-1. All right, to the 1-1, and that's a broken bats and scooped up by the second baseman right in front of the broken bats, and that'll be another out. Two away now as Hanwha is down to their very, very final out. No, no. They're filming a documentary actually. So they're doing a documentary on basically foreigners in Korea that have been in Korea for a long time and how they've adapted, kind of. So they've been hanging out with me for the last for this whole weekend, and Jae Ho pinch hitting for Che Jae Hoon. Yeah. So I know you're not in Korea, but it's on. It's in Korea. It'll be in Korean on Damunwa TV, and then they'll have just the highlights episodes in on their YouTube channel. So I'll make a post on my channel whenever and kind of link to the video once they upload it and everything. So, but yeah, they've been filming yesterday, today. We went played some baseball yesterday. So you can see if I can actually play or if I can just talk about it. I won't ruin it for the suspense part of it. Chano fouls that off, and it's 2-2. So Hanwha down to their last strike, down to 2 outs, 2-2 count, and that misses outside and runs the count full. 3-2 counts now. And oh, that lady used to have a season ticket right next to me. All right, the 3-2 pitch, another foul. I have the most clutch hitter in Hanwha history on deck. Looks like a Kium uniform. Foul. All right, the 3-2 pitch, and that misses low. Ball four, and we will have the definition of clutch coming up next. Preseason, no pressure. He thrives on pressure. Number 16 steps in. Yeah. First pitch swing and fouls that one away. And Hanwha basically said, "We don't want to sign you." He said, "I'm going to go be a free agent." And then nobody wanted to sign him. So he came back because, if they sign him, then they're going to have to give up either money or a player. And no one would do it. So he ended up re signing with Hanwha on just a 1 year deal. We'll see if somehow free agency changed him. All right, 0-2 pitch. Here comes, I'm going to say change up away, down and away. What do we got? Oh, just missed at the top of the zone. Setting it up perfect. Here it comes. The 1-2 pitch, the tying run at the plate. And that's going to be a diving a stop missed by the shortstop. And he will have himself a single. Like I said, the most clutch hitter in the history of Hanwha baseball. And Hanwha now has the winning run at the plate. Eugene Young steps in. He is the go-ahead run. He does have home run power. He is 1 for 4 on the day today. Does have one RBI single for Hanwha. He's the only RBI for Hanwha. So again, Doosan does not have their closer out there. Kim Tae-kyun is their closer, just not using him right now. And I'm looking at the uniforms in the stands right now, and there's zero. I have not once seen a new uniform for any of the Hanwha fans. All right, Ejin Young, again, a 1 for 4 RBI single. That's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. It's 0-1. Yeah, I have a new Doosan uniform. As that is fouled back, and it's 0-2. No, I'm not buying any more Hanwha uniforms. Nope, no season tickets. All right, the 0-2 pitch and fouled away. Yeah, no season tickets this year. They basically season ticket holders. They're like, nope, we're not going to allow the season ticket holders to have the front rows. There's like season ticket holders only gets rows 20 and back. And then they raised the season ticket price this year again 30% more. So since 2020 to this year, the season ticket price is more than doubled. Yet they finished 10th, 9th, and 8th. As the 1-2 is fouled away, first baseman under it, and right at the camera makes the catch. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be Hanwha starting 0-2 in spring. Nobody knows why they're doing it. No one knows why they're doing it at all. They raised the price on other stuff, and with that raised price, they took away benefits. So no benefits. So not only no benefits, higher price for a team that isn't really winning. So no fan service, highest price in the league, most expensive uniforms in the league. They do have a new stadium though. So I guess there's that. So yeah, I actually no longer will support Hanwha until the front office and the team itself starts to care about the people that are going and the people that have been supporting the team for many years. So, but that's the end of this game. So Hanwha, they lost again. Poor defense once again. You had 2 errors on Doosan, and they weren't able to take care of the game. They weren't able to take care of anything. You had it wasn't an error, but you dropped infield fly. That dropped infield fly ended up causing 1 run to score. You had another chance where you had a ground out. Chan Sung makes a wild throw to second base. So they're only able to get that 1 run, and then a run ends up scoring later on. So, you have Doosan scoring a couple runs on things that shouldn't have been runs. So again, you have obviously some big issues again still for Hanwha, but the starting pitcher Lee Sang-kyu is not a starter for Hanwha. So yeah, he gave up 4 runs. 3 of them, I would say 3 earned. He gave up some runs, but he didn't pitch well. But again, he's not a starter, so you shouldn't expect a whole lot from him. Doosan had one of their starters, so of course they should have taken ahead. But again, Hanwha, uh, they weren't able to score this time against the back end of the bullpen, despite having runners on base. So again, Hanwha, what, 6 hits, 3 walks. So, but they only scored 2 runs, even though Doosan had 2 errors. So, despite the issues for Doosan defensively, Hanwha still wasn't able to come up with a win. So, kind of what you expect, I guess. But thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back. If you look, the games Monday, Tuesday are both at 1 o'clock. I'm obviously working, so I can't do any streaming there. Wednesday is an off day. Thursday they do have 2 6 o'clock games, so I will do my best to get home and start streaming those 6 o'clock games. Again, normally we start here at 6:30, which is easy for me to get home. But so there is a poll up. There's 2 games that you guys can choose from. So Hume at SSG and I believe KT at NC are the 2 choices that are 6 o'clock on Tuesday or Thursday. So vote in that. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's just a spring game, but it's good seeing some of you guys that I haven't talked to for a very long time. And until next time.